Hey guys, right, we are getting this close to having the boat finished painting and then really fitting out. In this video here we put the top coats on. Things did not go to plan, not even close. Joys of painting in the middle of winter on the west coast of New Zealand. So we had bugs landing in paint, paint getting wrecked by water, having to repaint. It's been a mission. And yeah, but anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. We got there in the end, a few little touch-ups to do as you'll see, but yeah, we're getting pretty close. So enjoy the video and see you in the next one. Cheers guys.
That colour is insane. A little bit thin in the middle here, fella. See it right in front of you? Both there at both sides of that? Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. Did we make the right call? If you're liking what you're seeing, like, comment and share. Even hit that subscribe button and we'll carry on getting a bit more paint on this boat.
Righto guys, day 3, back into some more painting. We should be on the final coats today, so let's go.
Let's get into it. Lots to do. What about you guys? Are you guys into bright colours on boats, or more of a dull colour so you're not scaring away fish and things on lake edges and whatnot? So let us know in the comments. We really should resurrect the dinghy too at some stage.
We should.
Put that little Mercury 6 force on it when the big boat's not getting used. We could go floundering, we could go bloody white baiting, anything.
Yeah, you get a trailer for it. Oh, I can just stick it on that tandem trailer, I suppose.
Yeah, that's a pretty good looking trailer over there with all new suspension and axles and everything in it. I'm just looking forward to doing some wicked adventures like we normally do, but this time sharing it with others. Should probably put you in for a heights course, fella.
Those work. Working at heights.
Did you fail the final exam?
No, but I think I failed falling off the boat.
Yeah, you did. But again, it wasn't a, oh, are you alright? It was a, Craig goes splat.
Alright.
Rip, shit and bust around here. Should have taken your gumboots off.
Yeah, I'll take them off in the last second.
Ah! Just put a dirty bloody mark on the paint. I have to clean that again now. So hard to find good help these days.
It is.
Craig's just doing a bit of an experiment on the handrail and the cab and done that green. See if it'll work with the black or whether or not the handrail will just go back to being black. So we'll see.
Alright, Miles, what are we doing, fella?
Oh, we're just going to slice up some salami and some brie cheese for lunch.
Some salami and some brie cheese, eh?
Yeah.
So
Don't need crackers because the salami's a cracker.
So this is our mid-paint lunch. Yeah, good.
I have the paint gun. Spray everywhere. What do you guys think? Shall I do it? No, you'll get mad. Maybe. Whee! Control yourself, Miles. Don't you do it.
Well guys, got to kind of interrupt the video here mid-section and let you guys know we had a bit of a monumental up. Basically what happened is after we finished painting the green, or the start of the green that you saw before this, I went and left my pack of SD cards, so I've got a little plastic container with all my SD cards in it on the back of my truck, and I came over, got the boat out, went to take it over to the house to do some work on it, and the SD card thing that was sitting on my little running board on the back fell off and got run over by the boat trailer. I didn't realise till I went looking for a new SD card when it was full. Walked over here and found the shattered container and all my SD cards through the grass, and two of them are missing. So I lost a whole big section of when we actually painted the second colour of the boat. So it kind of skipped from the green to the pretty much nearly finished. So I have got some pictures of the colour that we did, so I'll throw those in now. And yeah, so basically to give you guys a bit of context, so we painted the boat in the metallic gunmetal grey, which you can see in these pictures, and then what happened was the boat got left outside because I didn't have the shed at the time. So I left the boat outside and it got rained on only basically a day and a half after the painting was done. and I was away. Came back, and all the paint, so the whole front, all the back of the boat was just wrecked with water spots. The water had penetrated through the paint because it hadn't cured, so the whole boat had to be repainted, minus the green. The green was all good. So I had a decision to either get some more of the gunmetal grey, which the gunmetal grey looked really nice, as you can sort of see in the photos, but being a metallic, it was kind of a pain to paint. So basically I opted for a flat dark Nardo grey, which is kind of the same as the Nissan Navaras, the Audis, that kind of thing. So basically repainted the whole second colour in a new colour. So yeah, it's been a journey. There's been obviously painting outside in winter here in New Zealand. There's been plenty of swear words, bugs landing in paint, dust, tree pollen, all sorts, but we got there in the end. So yeah, sorry it kind of skipped a whole section, but yeah, that's basically what's happened. So the rest of this video after these pictures are going to be kind of the Nardo grey leading into the finishing of the painting. I can still tell you now it's not finished. There's just fine tuning to do, just touch ups, polishing, getting it the best we can. Like, it's not going to be perfect, it's a fishing boat, it's going to get sinkers banging on it, people are going to scratch it. It's, for an outside paint job, it's pretty good. So it is what it is. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a bit of a walk around at the end of this video, and yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys think for a bit of a DIY paint job. I'll go through also when I do the walk around the paints that I've used, why I use those paints. Yeah, so again, sorry, and let's carry on with the video. Cheers guys. Rightio guys, so just off camera I've taped up the top window there. So I've basically covered everything that needs to be covered for now. So the next step is going to jump on the orbital sander and take all this back so it's nice and smooth. So I'm going to orbital sand the bulk of it, and then I'm going to wet hand sand to get it really smooth for painting. So I'm going to take my time, do it properly. So yeah, so I'll start with all the front, get that all prepped, and then yeah, see how we go. Well guys, this is basically the almost, I say almost because there's still some touch-ups to do, end paint job. So we have the Nardo grey over the back here, and the Nardo grey down the sides. We've got the green along the sides of the gunnel, obviously the Nardo grey, dark Nardo grey on the cab, and then obviously the green on the roof, which you've seen. So yeah, this side's been cut and polished. So sort of from here down, there's a few little swirls and stuff still in the paint, but as I say, it's a fishing boat. Unless you actually get right up close and personal with it, you're not going to see it. So obviously I've got to clean the windows down. Yeah, so this is basically what we ended up with, guys. So I'll give you a bit of a tour inside. The green here still has to be cut and polished. So it's only been sanded down to 2500. So yeah, so we've just got to basically go through the cut and polish, do all of this side. We ended up repainting. So basically the sides got sanded and polished. They were full of swirls and scratches. I don't know where it's coming from because we're using 2000, 2500. So the only thing I can think of is there's little bits of dust and stuff. Obviously painting outside, it's just inevitable, it's just blowing in the wind. That are landing in the paint. When we're sanding, I'm thinking they're coming out and actually scratching the paint deeper than what the 2500 was. So then when we're polishing, it's leaving swirls and stuff. Not sorry, swirls, but scratches that you can still see. So we ended up repainting both the front and the sides of the cab. This has been all sanded, it's still got to be polished and waxed this side. So as I say, the other side's done. But yeah, so basically on here we're going to have U-decking basically over here, and here. U-decking through the walk through. So that's basically the next video, the next step is putting all the U-decking on. I'll jump up here. So we've still got to obviously tidy up in here, as you can see. And there's a bit of overspray on the floor, clean all that up with thinners and stuff. But you can see up in here, this is actually the gunmetal grey, still through the front. So in here was really, really nice. Obviously got no water spots, came up really good. As I say, all this footage has been lost, so a bit gutted really. So we painted, obviously this will be the squab sit. And yeah, so I decided I'd keep that in the gunmetal grey. And then we transitioned from the gunmetal grey, we transitioned into the nardo grey around the back of the boat. So it's basically from the weld there, transitions in. This side here, we obviously ran into some issues. This has to be just fixed up a bit. You can see a big run there. And I had a little bit of reaction in here, so I'll tidy that up just with my little detailing gun post video. This side came up all good, just needs a clean and a polish. I had issues with this. It had reaction, so the paint reacted basically. You can still see little bits of reaction. It's not gonna, I don't know how well, just here you can just slightly see that divoting. That's basically from silicon from the hatch that was here, and it had been spread kind of all over this. So I had basically, this got painted like 3 times. I had to take it back to bare alloy, reprime it, because it just was not behaving. So yeah, obviously we've got U-decking going on here. As I say, this is all going to be the next video doing the U-decking. So this will just get, obviously it's cleaned, it's just got water that'll just wash off. So I'll sand this with probably 2500, put the cut and polisher over it to make it really smooth, and then wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol, and that'll take any residue of the waxes and everything off from the polish and give a nice flat surface for the U-decking to sit to, because at the moment, I don't know if you can hear that, it's quite coarse. So that's just from overspray landing on it and stuff. But for the U-decking to stick well, you want as flat, flatter surface as possible. Sorry. So it's got maximum adhesion sort of contact. So even though these little things don't feel like much, they will affect the adhesion of the U-decking. So we'll tidy all of that up. As I say, that's going to be the next video. All this just needs a good wash and a clean. It's just got dust on it. And yeah, then we start putting everything back into the inside. So again, all this will just get just a light sand and polish. The inside of the gunnels need a bit of a respray because I've got overspray. Obviously I had this all taped off, but then forgot to tape off these, and of course overspray went down through the holes. So yeah, after you see this video, basically I'm just going to give from here, because the inside, that's all still good. It's just basically from that line, just that overspray in the green, so I'll just give that a touch up, make it all nice again. So they're just sort of the finishing touches that I need to do. Yeah, obviously we painted the rocket launcher in the gunmetal grey as well. Came out kind of nice, so just kind of gives it that two-tone. And yeah, we've basically, oh, just jumping down guys. So the two walkthroughs, they're green as well, so it's just keeping that sort of breaking up the thing, keeping the kind of the green breaking up with the nardo grey. The bait board you'll see as well, I'll throw that into the video. There'll probably be just a separate video, just a short video kind of thing. We welded all the rod holders onto the bait board, and the walkthroughs and the hatch on the front and everything was all painted. So you'll see that, that'll just be a little short video. That'll come out sort of hopefully not too long after this. And then yeah, we'll start throwing it all together, put the motor on, get it all fitted out. So yeah, that's basically what happened with this video. Yeah, again, sorry for that intermission-y bit and the lost footage, but hopefully you guys can kind of just piece it together from what you've seen. And yeah, not far away now, and we'll be into actual putting the motor on, all the electronics, and then into actual testing and some fishing action. So cheers for following along guys, hope you guys are enjoying. I know it's sort of, the content hasn't been super, I guess you'd say, exciting, just fitting out the boat, but we'll get to the cool fishing and silly adventures and stuff soon. So yeah, she's come a long way since we got it as a bare alloy boat, but yeah, we shall carry on. And thanks everyone for watching. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers guys.